If you think being a professional organizer is just about folding towels into tiny rectangles and making pantries look beautiful, you are wrong. This is not just hiding for fun. It's a real paid profession with actual demand. You are supporting people in some of the most vulnerable, emotional, and stressful seasons of their lives, helping them to reclaim their space, their sanity, and their self-worth. And yes, you can get paid really well for it. But let's clear up a few myths first. I'm Amy, the most sought after and recommended business coach for professional organisers in the UK, with a 6-month plus waitlist to work with me. I empower you to become the woman or man you need to be to build a profitable, freedom-filled decluttering business that works around you, not the other way around. Subscribe if you want, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what a professional organizer actually does, the kind of jobs that you can take on, and how to actually get paid for it in 2025. Let's get real for a second. Being a professional organizer most of the time isn't glamorous. You are not skipping through celebrity homes, matching their cereal boxes and labeling gold stamped baskets. You're in attics, basements, garages. You're on your knees next to dusty boxes with cobwebs in your hair, next to half-used tins of paint, and also dealing with things like family grief and a pile of "I don't know what to do with this" decisions. And honestly, I love it because it's real, it's powerful, and it changes lives. This job really isn't about aesthetic perfection. It's about helping people who are overwhelmed, burnt out, grieving, or just stuck. It's not shallow work. It's deeply supportive work. And that is why there is demand for what we do. Okay. Let's break it down. So what actually does a professional organizer do? So of course you've got decluttering and organizing. Now this is really the core of what we do. You're helping people sort through what they no longer need, to help them let go of what's holding them back, and really to put their lives back together again in a way that feels light and aligned. It's emotional, it's sometimes intense, and it's always impactful. Wardrobe organization. Helping people fall back in love with actually getting dressed sounds really basic, but so many people, especially women, find it such a chore getting dressed in the morning. Like, it's so stressful. They feel frumpy, nothing fits. Like, it's a freaking disaster. Their wardrobes are like Armageddon. It's a total nightmare. And you imagine like they're having that every single day when they're getting up and getting dressed. Like, no, it's not ideal. So you really, really can change people's lives just by organizing their wardrobe. So they have no more "I have nothing to wear" panic in the mornings. You're creating flow and order and really building their confidence as well. Children's spaces, so playrooms, bedrooms, chaotic corners of plastic tat, which so many parents struggle with. You bring calm and systems to the madness, and you help exhausted parents feel like they're no longer drowning in toys anymore. Storage solutions and space planning. So you don't need to be an interior designer, but you do need to know how to make a space functional. So baskets, drawers, rails, hidden hacks. We make the space work for people who are living in it, okay? Specifically tailored to them and their lifestyle. And often we reuse the storage that they already have, right? Like, spoiler alert, many clients actually don't want a whole ton of brand new design, expensive storage. Like, you know, most people don't want to sink $2,000, $5,000, whatever it is, on brand new storage for absolutely every area in their house. It's just not a thing. Like, honestly, it's an Instagram thing or home edit if that's what you're into. And quite frankly, a lot of the people that you see on Instagram that are really, really pushing iDesign or whatever kind of brand it is, they are often having, they've got brand collaborations with them, or they're pushing affiliate links, right? And look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. There's not. Like, if that's your thing, then that's absolutely fine. But my values are really based around like the environment and sustainability. And so while yes, I do like a level of things to look nice, like I do, but I'm not going to be pushing people to just constantly be buying new when they don't necessarily need to or want to. Anyway, personal preference, you do you. Paperwork and office organization. So many clients are like They just absolutely hate dealing with paperwork. Unopened post and home offices that literally haven't had their paperwork touched since 2015. Like, you help people to stop avoiding their admin and actually start running their lives again. Like, so many people have late bill payments and they miss deadlines for things, and like they miss out on using vouchers, whatever it is, just because they haven't got their paperwork under control. It's a massive there's a massive demand for pro organisers helping with this. And this is especially popular with like really, really busy professionals or neurodivergent clients in particular. Digital decluttering and virtual support. So yes, this is absolutely a thing. And you've got virtual declutter coaching, digital organization, or even virtual space planning is also on the rise. So working over Zoom or another tech way, whatever, however you want to do it, to help someone like sort their inbox, file system, or even their home, step by step, whatever it is. It's really tailored to each individual client. House moves and downsizing. So this was one of my favorite things. I absolutely love helping people when they move house. So you are an absolute game changer for people who are moving, whether it's packing or unpacking, floor planning, or helping people to downsize after a divorce or a bereavement. This is massive. And, you're not just offering support, you're literally offering sanity and time, and people will pay for sanity and time, both in equal measure. Home styling and finishing touches. So you're not an interior stylist, unless that's what you want to be. But once the clutter is gone and the systems are in place, then clients really, they often want help with like the finishing touches. So, candles, trays, styling, shelf styling, whatever it is, this, you can even do home staging with this as well. But it's like that final layer, right? So you can specialize in this too. So many pro organisers, including me, have styling or interior design diplomas or even full degrees. It really is a very versatile business. You can really, go into kind of whatever specialism you want to, if you want to do that at all. Sorry, I just had a fly in here and it was driving me insane. I just tried to get it out, but it's gone out there now, so hopefully it won't come back. So event prep, so weddings, house guests, dinner parties, you help your clients get everything sorted and make the house look and feel amazing before and after the event. So you generally won't be planning the entire event because you're not an event planner, unless you want to be, but helping with the setup and organization. But, you do you, as I said, you can specialize in whatever you want to do. But really, this is the beauty of this business. So don't listen to anyone who tells you that you should be doing something in a specific way, or like you should be doing one specific thing. You didn't start your business to be told what to do. You started it to, create the business that you love and that you want. Lifestyle support and admin. So some organisers actually go into like specific VA services. So virtual assistant, and that's generally for like business owners. So helping with the kind of business side of it. Or you can go into lifestyle management, which is usually for like normal people, like personal, like not business. So, running errands, inboxes, diary management, whatever it is, like all clients are different, and the array of things that you can do is, you could pretty much think of anything, even things like filling someone's fridge when they've come back from holiday, like going shopping for them and making, the house look nice, putting flowers in the house, whatever it is, depending on who your client is. So it's really lifestyle management for people who are juggling a lot. And this tends to be your extremely time poor client. Generally on the wealthier scale, they tend to have less time, more money, time poor, cash rich. But again, not always. Like, it really does depend on the different type of client, right? And so how do you get paid for this? Well, there are lots of ways. Hourly rates, half day or full day packages, ongoing support bundles, virtual options only, like virtual only options, even digital products, and even group coaching if you want to scale your business. So this is something that I actually help my experienced Pro Organiser clients do within my one-to-one coaching containers, and also in my exclusive Scale with Amy 12-week group program. So the big question that you're probably asking is, how much do you get paid for this? Well, most professional organisers in 2025 are charging anywhere from £25 an hour to £100 an hour plus. And it really depends on your experience, your location, your services, and your business model. But listen to me, if you are charging £25 an hour, please have a word with yourself or come and see me immediately. You are not a cleaner, you are a professional organiser. Our job is highly skilled and deeply transformational. And with all due respect to cleaners, cleaning is very, very different from professional organising, right? They work alone for a start. They just crack on with hoovering or dusting, whatever it is, listening to their podcast and just getting on with it. Whereas professional organisers not generally work with the client, okay? And we are really helping them to make hard decisions, understanding emotions, processing memories, dealing with triggers and all sorts of other things, okay? This is like, we are dealing with people and it's psychological and, that's not including even when we have to plan the space and, think about lots of different aspects of how the house works and how the people in the house want things. Sometimes clients want things that actually, as a professional isn't probably the most practical way of doing things. And, technically it's not quite right, but actually, you tell them what you think really is the right way and they still want it the other way. And so you have to do it. There's a lot of moving pieces. So yes, please think about your rates before just charging £25 an hour. There are so-called mentors in this industry who are telling newbies to start at £25 an hour. Please, this is terrible advice and it is not setting you up for success. What it is doing is setting you up for probably having to fold your business pretty sharpish. You are literally losing money by doing that. And I don't just mean leaving money on the table. I mean, that's not even covering your expenses and your time, okay? I'm not going to get into pricing strategy here because it's really personal to each individual professional organizer. And this is not what this video is about, but I will be doing a video that talks a little bit more about that soon. So if that made your jaw clench slightly, then make sure you are subscribed to my channel. The truth is, the difference between a £25 an hour organiser and a £100 an hour organiser is, yes, your experience, of course, but also your confidence, your energy, and as in energetic energy, right? Not the level of tiredness, not how tired you are, and also your ideal client, which is really important. And don't worry, we will talk about how to attract the right clients in a future video, because I will work with anyone is not a strategy, unfortunately. Again, another very big topic, which I am not going into here, but if you're thinking, how do I actually get clients, Amy? Then make sure you are subscribed and you'll be the first to know when that video drops. But if you're buzzing for answers right now, which you probably are, then go and binge my Instagram content over on @Pro Organiser Academy or the blog via proorganiseracademy.com, and you can get instant insight to all of my knowledge right now. This is a real job with real full-time salary opportunity, but only if you treat it that way. You can make serious income as a professional organizer if you take it seriously, if you invest in yourself to get the right help that you need, if you take the time to learn, to grow, and to improve. And if you commit to working on your mindset as well as your systems and strategy. I help my clients achieve £3,000 to £5,000 per month just through in-home decluttering and organising without scaling. Many of my high-level one-to-one coaching clients triple and even 6 times their revenue when they start working with me. Because as well as being a 5-star, fully booked professional organiser and declutter coach via Amy the Space Creator on Instagram, I'm also an expert in business strategy, marketing, and social media, which is precisely why I help my professional organiser clients get such spectacular results in their business. And yes, I know you might be thinking, Amy, do I really need to do the mindset work? Let me save you a lot of time. Yes, you do. Business is 80% mindset, 20% strategy. I used to think that mindset was fluffy, woo-woo BS, okay? Seriously, I was like the biggest victim going. And I only realised how important it was when I paid a coach 5 figures to tell me. And I was obviously going to do what she said after investing. And after doing the deep work, working seriously on my energy, my beliefs, my self-concept, I quadrupled my monthly revenue. And I was already making decent money. So you do the maths. Imagine if I hadn't resisted for years. And it's a huge part of what I teach my students now and what I support my one-to-one coaching clients with every single day. So if you want to go deeper right now, which I'm sure you probably do, visit my blog, proorganiseracademy.com/blog. It's full of free tips, articles, and real stories from inside the industry. I also send out an email newsletter every week on a Monday or Tuesday. I think we're swapping it to now, Tuesday, with deep insight into all things strategy, sales, marketing, and mindset advice as well, to really inspire you to level up your business. This isn't fluffy updates about my life. You will learn valuable skills and lessons when you take the time to read them, and they are completely free. Okay. Like even my one-to-one coaching clients read these emails every week. And so many of them say to me, "Oh, Amy, your email again, it made me want to hire you and I'm already working with you." These are good. And even if you are not specifically interested in the particular topic of that week, the way that I write the emails, it helps you. It helps you to learn how to sell, how to be better at marketing your own business. Okay. You need to be clever. Okay. And you need to actually think, what can I learn from this? There is literally no one who gives this much help for free in our industry. If you want business success, you need to learn from someone who already has what you want and who also knows how to teach it properly and is actually invested in your success, like I am. And if you're wondering, well, Amy, why do you help us so much for free? Well, because my mission has always been to help women specifically, but whoever, families, transform their lives through decluttering and, to reduce their stress, to become more environmentally friendly whilst building the life that they deserve. And I can't do that alone. So combining my mission with my love for teaching and business, I help other pro organisers attract more clients without competition. I don't gatekeep. I believe in abundance, not in lack. And if you want to find a mentor that is really going to help you, you want to make sure they have those qualities too. There is enough for everyone. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Pro Organiser Academy, where I share day-to-day behind-the-scenes content and strategies that actually work. So if you want to learn more about this and get a proper step-by-step framework, high-level support with tons of templates, tutorials, and live coaching from me, then check out my signature program, Pro Organiser Business Blueprint. You might have heard it called Set Up and Start Your Professional Organising Business. That was the old name. It is raved about by students and constantly recommended by clients because it works, but it's exactly the same. We just changed the name because, as you can tell, it was a very, very long-winded name and it was quite a mouthful to say. So it's exactly the same, but just with a different name, Pro Organiser Business Blueprint. We cover all of this and literally so much more over 8 weeks. Plus, you get lifetime access to all of it, the replays, the video content, the additional tutorials, and the community as well. So it really is crazy value. If you want to be notified when the doors open for the next round, which starts in September, then click the link in the description box down below to join the waitlist. If this video lit a fire in you, then trust it. Tap the like button, hit the bell icon to subscribe. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust me, you can build the dream organising business and the freedom that comes with it, but only if you decide it's yours. The time, the financial freedom, the flexibility, and no more boss telling you that you have to miss your kid's sports day again this year, or no, actually you can't go on holiday because 3 of your colleagues already have that week off. Gross. So if you've already decided, don't be an ostrich. Please go and chase your dreams. You are worthy, you are ready, and I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.